Hello, my YouTubers. Welcome to the postgame show. After the New Jersey Devils 4-3 in overtime, and I'm going to take it to the postgame. Enjoy.
Three games, obviously, with the losses, but what do you think a performance like this and a win like this can do for the team?
Yeah, I think we gained a lot of momentum. Had a lot of hard work. And then I think just build off of that.
Did you make eye contact with Mitch there when you were coming off the bench just to slip in behind the team?
Yeah, I just saw opening, and I just put it right there and was able to walk in.
Stu was saying he doesn't think more people in the league than you get dead breakaways. How do you get so many breakaways?
I don't know, get a lot of good passes.
You never obviously get too frustrated, but for you, what's a night like tonight mean? Score 2 big goals, get kind of that feeling back.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when we find the back in that, that's for sure.
What's the secret for you? Is it kind of easier, do you think, to ride the roller coaster in this market over the years, or it's always been kind of easy for you?
It just is what it is.
Was it like seeing Sheldon in this building behind the other bench?
Yeah, it was good to see him. Had him for a long time in my career, so yeah.
How did he impact you as a player?
Yeah, I had him in the Marlies all the way up to NHL for a while. I think he outgrown my game and become a better player.
Nice pass by Max on your goal. How do you think you feel about that?
Yeah, I think our line was buzzing. Tough when you see a guy go down like that in practice, but I think the group responded well, and Max had a really nice game.
What do you like about the team's effort here tonight?
Yeah, it was a good game by us. I think just watching the game speaks for itself. I think we dominated play for a lot of it in their zone, and obviously got a lot of shots, a lot of good chances, and pretty awesome to see our guys battle back like that and get some goals late and win in OT.
Felt like you were also battling throughout the night. Like, how do you sum up your night?
Yeah, it was kind of a mix of being not so busy and watching our guys take it to them, and then them having a few chances. But really, I think this one goes out to our team. I think we played so well, played structured, played well defensively, and played a lot of time in their zone. So yeah, I think this one's really on the boys. Lawson was saying that it feels like nobody in the league gets more breakaways than Willie when he got that one out to you. But pretty good feeling he was going to finish it off. Yeah, I think there's a good amount of confidence when you see him going in alone. Facing him every day, I know he's obviously a special player, and he seems like he always steps up in those moments.
How big is it tough in one-on-one situations, goalie's perspective on that?
On Willie's?
Yeah, when he's there one-on-ones.
Yeah, I think with him, it's tough because he doesn't give you much to read off of, and it feels like if you move at all, he's going to pick that spot. So it's tough. He makes you feel like you have a lot of holes because it feels like there's always something available, and he finds it. Like he's very good at reading the goalie.
How big to have Jake back in front of you tonight? Jake McKinney?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, you guys can see it as well, how strong we are defensively, and he's a big part of our team, and I thought he was great out there.
You noticed you stayed out late at practice yesterday. Was there anything in particular you were focused on coming into this game?
I think with each game you learn a few small things, and I think our practice has been kind of limited. So for me, I'm just trying to make good use of the time and try to get some things to be more habitual. But other than that, I think just coming in and fighting to get a win.
You're talking about William picking his spots. What's it mean to see Austin picking his spots more and more here?
Yeah, he's had a couple nice shots over the past few games. I mean, I see him every day in practice, and he does the same thing to me. So a little bit of empathy for the other goalies, but yeah, it's when he's in alone like that, it's you can count on him.
What did you like about the performance tonight?
Yeah, just staying with it, and I thought we competed hard all game, and just had to battle our way and grind through, and push it till the end. Obviously, it took a full 60 minutes plus, but just proud of the guys and just sticking with it. Everybody rolling all four lines. Just thought the competitiveness was there all night. So.
Just how big a difference does it make when Jake McCabe's back in the lineup?
Oh, he's such a big, plays such a big role on our team back there, and offensively, but defensively, he's playing against the top lines, top players, and he brings that physicality, and a guy that's been around for a while, and plays a big role on our team. So it meant a lot to have him back there tonight. He played great.
You guys are going through a bit of a tough stretch. You're down in a fourth game. How do you keep the mindset positive to make sure this one didn't slip away as well?
I mean, I think just one shift at a time. I mean, not losing our composure, just staying focused. Competitive all over the ice. I thought, the second and third period were just really good periods by our group, and even when we gave up, we tied the game, gave up a lead again, but I thought we just stayed with it, rolled it after shift, and we were able to tie it up and then finish the job in overtime.
How big to draw a penalty like you did and have the 5-forward power play pay off like a bit?
Yeah, GoDaddy Aero is so easy. AI built me a website in minutes. No hassle, no passive-aggressive opinions, no I'm a website building genius. It's a dream. Unlike working with this nightmare, this is really gonna help my business and probably save a friendship.
There's a simple way to protect your privacy online and get full access to worldwide content. That's with a VPN. Here's how it works. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. ExpressVPN is a VPN provider with servers in more than 160 locations around the world. When you connect to the internet with ExpressVPN, you can encrypt your online activity and make yourself appear to be in any of these locations. This means you can use popular apps and services that are censored where you are, or overcome restrictions set by your school or office Wi-Fi network. A few taps and you'll be streaming shows from around the world, accessing social media, and shopping for good deals. With a VPN, your internet traffic travels through a secure tunnel, which keeps your online activity private.
Yeah, I mean, we got power play there earlier in the game, and then we took a penalty, so I think a lot of times getting those power plays, even if you don't score, just trying to get the momentum back. But obviously getting that goal to tie it up was big. I think it brought some life onto the bench, brought some life into the arena, which was nice, and just went from there.
It seems to be getting a lot of breakaways lately. You have a pretty good feeling when he got that one in overtime. He was going to finish it off.
I don't know who gets more breakaways in the NHL than this guy. So yeah, I had a pretty good feeling about it.
We were talking to him yesterday, and he was smiling away, saying it's going to come. And what do you know the pressure that a goal scorer faces? What do you appreciate about how he navigates the times when there are dry spells?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really, change. I think he's the same person through and through. Attitude stays the same. He's going to do his thing out there, and he's not really going to let any outside noise kind of bother him. So I think that's something that you really appreciate.
Mitch hit 700 points tonight, 701 actually. What stood out about his night here?
Yeah, it was great. I thought, it was a competitive game. There wasn't a lot of space there. We had to, work for everything that we got, and that's what he does. He makes big time plays when we need him, and he definitely did that tonight.
Mitch, what did you like about the performance tonight?
We just stuck with it. I didn't think we got. We weren't first in plays. We didn't get frustrated. We just stuck with it through the 60 minutes. We knew it was going to be a hard game, and I thought the energy on the bench throughout the whole 60 was great too. Regardless of what happened on the ice, we're staying positive, and we're encouraging each other.
What do you see on the setup to lay in there? You're right at the end of your shift.
Yeah, just tried to be an option for Caber, got it back, and was looking up ice, saw Willie come on, and saw their guy change. Had a little seam to make it, and Willie with a great pickup and great goal.
How much of a difference does it make when Jake McCabe's back in the lineup?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, obviously brings a lot to this team. I think I spoke about it the other day, just the calmness, the presence of him. Obviously, every time he's out there, he's usually against the best players on the other team. He's not making it easy on him. So he does a lot of great things for us, penalty kill-wise as well. Helps out a lot in that category. So, yeah, it means a lot when he's back. And just like I said, brings a calming presence.
When you guys are going through a bit of a tough stretch, you're down in the fourth game, how do you keep a positive mindset on the bench to get the effort good where it needed to be in the third there?
I think, we knew we were in that game the whole time. Like I said, the whole time we were encouraging each other. We weren't, down. We weren't negative. We stayed positive with it. We knew, like I said, it wasn't going to be easy. I thought we did a really good job of not forcing anything and forcing ourselves to try to make the goals happen. We just worked for it and, got around the net, had second opportunities, and, obviously a couple guys had some great shots.
You hit 700 points on the setup to Austin. Speaking of great shots, like what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's a cool milestone. Obviously it doesn't happen without a lot of support around you through the 9 years that I've been here. So I've been very fortunate to play with some really great players and some guys that have made it easy for me to do my job. So thankful for the guys that are around me, and nothing's really done by yourself.
Would you make a Max? Would you make a Max moving up in lineup with John out?
Yeah, it was great. I think that's the thing we've talked about a lot this year is we've had some injuries and guys have stepped up in big moments and played some big minutes for us. So Domes isn't shy to that. He's always up for that challenge, and he's a hell of a player. So it's a great play that he made there to Willie, and his patience and his passing presence out there is top notch.
To meet the group when Austin's hammering shots the way he has been.
Yeah, it's great. This is kind of one of those times where it doesn't matter where he's getting it. He's got a lane and it's got a chance to go in. So it's great to see. Obviously, his shot's a weapon of his, and it's been going in. So try to keep finding spaces that.
Have you built a successful business, but you're still struggling staying connected to God and your family? There's a solution that thousands of other men have followed. And if you're struggling with that same thing, watch this video. I'm Skylar Lewis, the founder of Rise Up Kings, the largest Christian personal development organization in the United States. I've scaled 7, 8, and 9-figure companies, but at a cost. While I was scaling my businesses, I sacrificed what mattered most to me, my faith and my family. They got the leftovers. And even though I desired to stay connected and intimate with my wife, I struggled with lust due to the stress of running a business. Rise Up Kings has helped thousands of Christian men, businessmen, unlock their God-given potential and achieve their purpose, all while excelling in the 4 pillars: faith, family, fitness, and finances, without sacrificing one for another. You see, many Christian businessmen think that they can't have it all in life. If you're like them, you may be struggling with not feeling connected to God, maybe feeling disconnected.
You can get it on off.
What did you like about the team's performance tonight, Craig?
Battled. I thought we battled hard all game. That was the biggest thing for me. Our battler's second and third effort in all zones.
The power play, which has struggled, you draw a penalty and get a
Power play the last 10 games is 23%. It's not struggling. Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's struggled at times in games where we have 2 or 3 players. We're looking at Vancouver where it struggled. Yeah. I get it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I understand what you're saying as well. But to draw a penalty and get one,
it was huge,
especially with John out and McMahon in that spot now.
Yeah, no, it was huge goal. And again, power plays, there's plays, I get it, but it's getting into the net with numbers around the net. They scored a goal the same way, You got to shoot pucks, you got numbers around the net. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Austin was saying that he feels like there's nobody in the league who gets more breakaways than Willie. When he's going well, what gives him the ability to generate so many chances?
I think he reads the game very well. He's got a real high hockey IQ with reading where he can get open and take advantage of people. That's a great play by Mitch too, to read the change and get it up to Willie. Willie had a heck of a game. I thought that he had second and third effort on pucks. He was working tonight, as everybody was. I thought the whole team worked, competed hard. yeah, it's a good team over there. They got some real high-end players that can do a lot of things. Thought we checked well and kept at it. We were down, but we kept playing, kept working.
How do you like that compete level in the first game when John is out too?
Yeah, no.
Obviously needed that.
Yeah, 100%. You miss a guy like that when in terms of the compete and the battles and things like that. So I thought we got that effort from everybody tonight. We didn't. Our offensive zone play was a lot better tonight because of movement and shot attempts. That made a big difference. I thought that was the biggest difference for me.
What kind of lift does it give to the team when Matthews is picking out the net the way he is, like with his shot?
Yeah, well, he led the way. I thought that he was dialed in. He was working, shooting, attacking, doing a lot of good things. And we need that from our leader.
What stood out to you about Marner's night? He hits 700 points.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I just found out after the game that it's the fastest in Leafs history. So, well, he's a heck of a player. We all know that. You guys seen him a lot more than me over the years, and there's not much he can't do, in terms of the game.
Like what Max did on the Nylander goal, filling in for John tonight.
Yeah, I thought Max had a really good game. Battled, got on pucks, won battles. He's a very good passer. He hit OEL twice, backdoor. I mean, he makes plays. He's a very good passer, but, he stepped up his intensity in the game and, just being involved around the play more, which is important.
Why did you decide to stick with the 5 forwards with John out, and why was the McMahon the choice to join those guys?
Well, with Bobby, he's been a good player for this year. He's scoring some goals and things like that. So the idea of it is I wanted a big guy in that bumper just for net presence and things like that with Nyes. With kind of how our power play is set up, I want 2 big guys at that net.
Do you really want to make your holiday special? Tanzania has got so much to offer. From the famous Serengeti National Migration, the paradise island of Zanzibar, the highest point of Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, and outstanding accommodation. I will gladly help you customize your unique Tanzanian adventure. We are 100% specialized in Tanzania. My fellow English-speaking colleagues, as well as myself, we all live here, and we know the destination to your perfect holiday.
So request your holiday proposal now.